So I've been building up some more tools for my small engines, DIY, automotive service tools, and I've been building up some more boxes. So I figured in 2021, I'm gonna go with no excuses. I'm gonna get in here, make some videos. I haven't made anything for a while. So I'm gonna show you my toolboxes right here and show you what's going on with them. Let's get into this. So this is part of my Husky box, and I do want to iterate, I'm not a professional. I just kind of dabble in the garage and different things. So this is just tools I build up, kind of being a weekend warrior, kind of fixing equipment that's mine or helping out friends. So I'm nowhere near like a professional, but some of these tools could be on a professional level. Some is not. I'm not gonna advocate specific tool brands, even though I got a lot of different tool brands in here. I'm just gonna show you what tools I got. I'm not gonna, advertise, or I don't own any claims to any tools or getting marketed to advertise any tools. So I do want to put that out there. This is again my Husky box, and as you see on the top, there is this Cobalt Tool Set I've had for a long time. It's always served me well. It does have pretty much most of it inside. What is not in here is kind of scattered throughout my toolboxes, but I do got a lot of my sockets that goes to this set inside here. And I got a couple speed bars I've had for a while. Of course, we can't go without the hooked on fishing magnet. And I got some breaker bars back there, magnetic trays. Then back here, I got what I call an oops fixer when I strip a boat or something. This is my boat extractor set. This is fairly new to me. I just got it, so I haven't tried it. And I have needed a set of these for a long time, so I'm anxious to see how well these hold up. If not, I am looking into like maybe the Gearwrench stuff, but this was a cheaper option since I'm on a budget. I'm not really making money, but anyways, this here's what I got, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So that's going right here, and whenever I need it, I can just grab it from back there. Right here is my 1/2-inch Technic set, lifetime warranty. I got a couple of the bars that was in there inside the toolbox, so they're not in here, but they did come with it. This is everything 1/2-inch, standard and metric, deep and shallow, no skip sizes, 90-tooth ratchet, breaker bar. Really nice set. Really happy with this though, even though I'm not trying to advertise, but gotta at least brag where bragging's due. So, but yep, this here's the 1/2-inch standard and metric 6-point deep and shallow set I have. Going to this door is a bunch of different screwdrivers and also a few breaker bars that I've had for a long time, but I got little miniature screwdrivers here that you see in there. Not much, but it does get the job done. This here's extra ratchets and extensions for my 3/8 drive. Got a couple flex heads, different ones in here. Moving on down to here, we got a bunch of ratcheting wrenches, crow's feet, fuel line wrenches, different style specialty wrenches, bleeder valves on the brakes, all kinds of different styles here. And my next drawer is other 1/2-inch drive ratchets, extensions, different things I may need for my 1/2-inch drive stuff. Going down here, we go to 3/8. This is a Duralast set I bought. It's kind of like basically what Tecton offers, but this is in Duralast from AutoZone. This here is, I believe, a 72 tooth ratchet. Got both deeps and shallows. No skip sizes, all 6-point. I really like 6-point sockets. I try and buy those, but sometimes there is times needed for 12 points. So I do have some of those. It's just not in this drawer, except for these wobble sockets. Those are 12 points, but got, you know, spark plug sockets. This little gimmicky thing from Cobalt. If you ever see that on a shelf or want to buy it, I will suggest don't. Ratchet's okay, it does work, but these, I guess, universal sockets, blind sockets, I don't know what they're called. I do not like them. I wish I'd ever bought that, but I do have it, and fills up the toolbox drawer. I also got extra ratchets here. But that is my 3/8 drive drawer. And we're moving on to my 1/4" drawer with extra ratchets. I got this real cheap set. I keep it because the socket sizes is a little shorter, so sometimes getting in hard to reach areas, those sockets may work better. But my main go-to is this Duralast set. No skip sizes, all 6-point, shorts and deeps in the same set. 72 tooth ratchet. I could just pull this out, take it with me. When I'm done with it, put it back. But I also got extra ratchet sockets, little drivers if I need to. Everything 1/4" right in here. And we're gonna go on to some of my more wrenches. This is a full set of Thankyou. I believe this here is my standard. This here over here is my Thankyou metric. I love these wrenches. These are my old wrenches I used to use before I got Thankyou. I also own some Gearwrench, but I'll show you the Gearwrench later. These are just mixed brand wrenches. They still work for me, so I still use them and include them in my wrench drawer. So, but this is my wrench drawer right here. Moving on down. Instead of moving on up, we're moving on down. But this is a bunch of Allen wrenches, some Torx, different bits, stuff like that. This here's a bunch of different little bits and stuff I use. Nothing too fancy, but this here's kind of my little bits and Torx and Allen wrenches in this drawer. I do got more Allen wrenches and different things elsewhere, but that is this drawer right here. And we're moving on over. And this is a real old Pittsburgh set, 1/2" I bought. It don't get used too much. I originally sold this to my dad, and for reasons I won't mention, I ended up with it back. But yeah, this here is in a drawer with some extra 1/2" deeps and shallows. These was my main set of 1/2" till I got my Thankyou set up here, and now I got that. These are kind of my extras. They are, most of them are all 12-point, but I do got 6-point, and these are all 12-point here. And this here is the other ones, because one drawer has metric, and these has my SAE on the 1/2" sockets. And down here is kind of my brake and oil change drawer. I got a bleeder system thing to do flares and bubble flares and stuff on tubing. And then these are some pullers, some different stuff for pulling oil filters, all kinds of different things going on in this drawer. Things to squeeze the calibers in, and different things. So yep, this is my brake, puller, oil change, kind of multi-purpose drawer. Here's another multi-purpose drawer. I got some brushes there, rivet gun, thing to squeeze piston rings in for lawnmowers, different torque wrenches, and these cheap little things. But sometimes, occasions, these do work on oil filters, but not too often. And those help with carrying glass, or sometimes I guess you can use them to pop a dent out, but sometimes they help If you got some sheet metal you're wanting to move around, those goes give you handles on sheet metal, or even extra handle moving your toolboxes around if they're unloaded and not a whole lot of weight in them, but they all have their purpose. And over here we got a power drawer, bunch of porter cable stuff there, drills, and a couple of small impacts. Use them more for woodworking, but kind of give them a home in here. And we're moving on to another box. This is a used box I got off of Craigslist. As you can see, the bottom is a Kennedy. The top, I don't really know what the brand is, and then that there's just a cheap task force up there. But up here we got, if I could get the camera up here and hopefully it'll focus. This is a Torx Bit Set for your sockets and different stuff. This has both for 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive, and I think a few 1/2 inch drive. It's got tamper proof Torx in it. It's got the star sockets, kind of a cheap little set there, but it works really good. I'm really happy with it. Used it a few times already. These right here, if I could show you this, I may even pull that other thing back down and show it, but hopefully you got an idea what it was. But right here got these teched in long torque bits, and then this door, this thing right here has, of course, and if I open this up the right way, I hope I do, this has kind of the Allen wrench things for the 3/8 drive. Really nice, I love them. And we're gonna put this away. So now, start with this top door. Got a bunch of pipe wrenches and stuff right there. We got right here, we got a bunch of cutters, tin snips, fencing pliers, crimpers, different things right there. And right here we got some long needle nose with different bends in them for hose, pulling hoses off, different things in this drawer. Now we go to right here. I got this, here's my 2 drawers that has my main pliers and lineman's pliers, different ones in here. We got right here, we got some needle nose, and depending on where you're from and how you pronounce them, these are side cuts or dikes or however you want to pronounce them. But that's my little collection right there. And we're moving these ones out. We got my channel locks or adjustable, well, these are the adjustable, but you know, channel lock kind of pliers right here, adjustable or crescent wrenches. I really kind of dig this thing right here. This is a little gadget here I got that kind of works like a pair of vice grips. I actually really like this thing. I've used it a few times since I bought it, and it actually, surprisingly, for something that at first I thought was a gimmick, this thing actually grips better than your normal ones. But I mean, if you could find one, I would get it. If not, I mean, these work just as good too. They're kind of have their purpose, you know. So there's those. And here we go with my vice grip drawer. None of these actually are the vice grip brand. They're kind of a mixture of brands, but they all work really good, and I'm happy with them all. I would like to have some vice grips, especially the older ones, but as long as they get the job done, I'm pretty happy with them. And here is my gear wrench stuff. Here's all just the combination wrenches. This here is my metric. And these are metric ratcheting wrenches, all Gearwrench brand. And we got the SAE right here. Gearwrench stuff again. All the standard, and also in the ratcheting wrenches, all Gearwrench. And I love them, I love them, I love them. And here we go. here is my collection of Allen wrenches, and I think I got enough. Yep, I don't think I need any more Allen wrenches. When I could dedicate a whole drawer to them, I think I've met my limit. But I do, except for these new Thankyou ones, I do use pretty much them all. They get scattered out sometimes. And these ones, if I take that with me anywhere, these ones go with that, because that also came with it. So these ones and these ones actually came with that set when I bought it. So those kind of go with it. And then when I bring them back, they go back in the drawer. So there's that. Now we go on to Chisels right here, and actually this goes somewhere else. I didn't realize that was in there. Let's see here. Oop, you got a sneak peek in that one. You get a sneak peek in this one. Uh-oh. So anyways, but here's some chisels, cold chisels. Here's some punches right here, little pry things. And here's some brushes for cleaning stuff, gaskets, whatever, cleaning engine parts, cleaning whatever, or just restoring stuff you buy to restore, cleaning battery terminals and different stuff. And here's my scraper drawer, and also a little safety knife drawer, and little scrapers with their blades and different things in there. And there's that. Here's other little drawer for cleaning stuff, some little cheap gasket remover stuff that I make work for me, little picks and scrapers and all kinds of different brushes for cleaning stuff. I just got done replacing all of these ones because sometimes you do gotta buy new on those, so those are all new. But definitely will be wearing those things out. All these little brushes definitely come in handy. And then here is my files, and down here is a little Stanley set that I got. I'm not going to pull it out, but here's some little flat pry bars and another little tool to use for demolition type stuff. Just put it in there so to have a home. And here is all my chemicals, all my WD-40s, grease guns right here. Gear lube, cleaning stuff, degreasers, some Neverdol stuff for cleaning stuff, and all right there, kept safe kinda. But that is the cleaning drawer, plus got little pry bars. And check out this monster right here. It keeps coming and coming. Big old pry bar there. Other little big old pry bar back there, and an oil pan for changing oils in the vehicle. But yep, this is obviously a US General cart I used and put on this here. This cart was in my very first video when I did another toolbox tour of my toolbox. So here is some pass-through sockets. I do also got a Stanley version of these pass-through sockets. It's in the house. I use it kind of around the house. But these are just some different brands of Menards. Both of these actually came from Menards. This is a lot older set, and this is a newer Master Force or Master Craft set. I don't know if the camera will focus enough to see this or not. But that is that set. Here is some little shallow sockets, other little star sockets. I have extra, and adapters, and other little small sockets for getting in tight areas. I got that in this drawer right here. And the reason why there is an extensions on here, if I could get this off one-handed, I don't think I can, but this actually comes off, and then you could take this end of an extension, either size you want, and it fits on here, so you can make it a little longer, and it actually works out pretty good. I can't really take this off one-handed because that thing is kind of hard to get off, but I actually like the fact it don't come off too easy. But that's a cool little, from O'Reilly's, if you got an O'Reilly around you, They're not really O'Reilly's, I guess. Yeah, O'Reilly's, I guess. I think I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But anyways, an auto parts store nearby. So here is my impact drawer for impact. It's all 1/2 inch. None of that skip sizes. I think this set here, which originally came also from O'Reilly's, it does skip a couple sizes, but what this don't have definitely is up there with some extra extensions. A 72 tooth impact ratchet. Really love the set that this came in, and I really like this drawer. I love organization. And right here is my air tool drawer. Got, of course, some Harper freight grinders, some other little cheap little grinders. This thing actually don't work too bad. This is the best one out of the whole red set. I originally bought this set before I bought impact tools, and then really didn't use it because I was thinking, well, it's kind of cheap. I don't know if I should have bought it. But then I pulled it out. I was like, you know what? I own it. I might as well use it. And as it breaks, I'll try and buy better. And this gun right here is a beast. It has 1,000 max torque. I don't think it has it. I don't know if it's in reverse. It has that amount of torque. But this here, there's not a thing that I've put that on that it didn't break loose. This thing is a beast right there. And then, of course, I got extra adapters and little hammer chisels. I haven't really used those hammer chisels yet, but someday they'll come in handy. And this here is the impact drawer. Of course, I already showed you the oil pan. This right here is a set, probably not related to automotive or whatever, but it's just a set for threading pipes. This is a new set. I haven't really used it yet to really tell you whether it's a good one or not, but it is one of your cheaper models, so I'm sure it will work for me though, because again, I'm not really getting paid to do what I do. I just kind of fix stuff for myself as I need to. But there is that. It is here when I need it. And up here, of course, we got the Pittsburgh Allen wrenches, the Craftsman Torx, a thing to test batteries, some more chemicals, mostly paints, and you got some propane, butane torch heaters there. We got these really old, I've had these since almost high school-ish, but these really old Craftsman USA Craftsman nut drivers. And we got us our little filler gauge, and also these here's for adjusting 2-cycle carburetors. So got that in this drawer, things for adjusting spark plugs and all kinds of overhead little valves on little mowers and stuff. And got stuff, these are a lot older, probably almost going out of date, but they probably still have their purpose for older style valves on lawnmowers, especially like Briggs and Strattons and Tecumsehs and stuff. And then valve lapping tools. Don't do a lot of valve jobs, but when I do, I hopefully got the stuff to do it. And some more screwdrivers. These ones are Phillips, and these ones are regular flatheads. And this here is some stuff for moving body panels, and on the way is some stuff that's gonna make this drawer look fuller. So I got more coming to add to this drawer right here, because I have been using quite a bit of this stuff, and there's some stuff been missing that I ordered, so that drawer will change eventually. And here's my tap and die drawer right here for boo-boo fixes in this shop. And here's my C-clamp drawer, and here's my hammer drawer. It's hammer time. Oh. But here's my hammer. It's not all my hammers. I don't know why need any more, but here it is. Got my ball bean hammers, got little sledgehammers, mallets, anything you need to pound something in. There it is. That I already showed you what was down there, and of course can't forget coolant and a little vise that I may have to move because now I kind of put that in a spot where it's not movable anymore. But there it is, all the way back to the wall. And I got, of course, a battery charger and a little setup there for little jack stands and different stuff. I also got, they're not over there, I need to put them over there, but I got the rubber wheel chocks for when you jack up your cars. I'm gonna put those over there, so all my wheel chocks is there too. Of course, I got a little air tank, and that case there is what came with the impact tools that's in that drawer, so not missing anything there. So yeah, here's my wall of toolboxes. Oh, can't forget the funnels up there. Can't leave the funnels out. And look at, I got a little bit of protection right there, and a sign there that says, "I can't fix stupid, but I could charge for it." So again, that is my tools I've kind of developed for doing, again, mostly small engine stuff, just fixing my own equipment and my cars, and a bunch of different stuff I could do for me and the family and friends and different things So I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely look forward to more videos in 2021. I'm going with no excuses. We're going to mop out some more videos on this channel and start kicking this off again. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're enjoying your day and your weekend. And again, as I always said in the past, and I will continue saying in 2021, stay safe, stay awesome, find your start, and reach your goals.